Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Straight Outta Mobius. I'm your host, Zora.
I'm your other host, Angelos. Now it's been a bit of a tumultuous week in terms of like a bunch of stuff happening. We got, not related to Sonic, we got, Battlefront
Oh my
and
god, yeah.
and related to Sega, I guess, Persona 4 remake leaked. Thank you, Yuri Lowenthal. Feels bad, but yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's like, dude, you should have probably paid a little bit more attention if
yeah,
if you're gonna like tweet something like that.
to be fair, I if a million people asked you if you're reprising your role, you would probably just assume it's been announced by now.
Yeah,
But yeah, you
true.
probably should have checked. But then related to Sonic, the rumor of SpongeBob and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Cross Worlds. I, I mean, it'd be funny. I don't really have an opinion beyond that, to be honest.
Me neither. That's
like,
still crazy to me.
I mean, SpongeBob riding Extreme Gear. That may be peak.
That would be funny.
Yeah, so you know what? This might not be a mistake after. But yeah, I think I'm more just. I don't know how likely it would be, to be honest, because it's just like there's no evidence for it, but the person seems to like know what's up.
Hmm.
Because I forget what else happened. I'm forgetting, but anyway, yeah. Then we also had the Jet gameplay.
Oh my god, yeah,
No,
that was.
it looks cool, but no disrespect to the voice actor, I still don't like that voice for Jet.
It's just not him.
It's just been 15 years, and it's like, listen, like I guess the it technically fits him, but he has like no edge to him. It's just
Hmm.
like bratty rich kid, which yeah, Jet is bratty kid, but like he doesn't like how like I know he's supposed to be loser cool, but he still had like some coolness to him.
Hmm.
Um,
He was really cool, I think.
yeah, but it's like he's lame, but he's cool.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, honestly, part of me kind of wants to just play with Japanese voices so I can hear Japanese Jet instead, which is
That's fair.
a little much, but
Mhm.
it's my man Jet, man. And come on, I love Riders and Riders Zero Gravity.
Yeah, I mean it's all preference at the end. You play it in whatever language you want to play it in,
Yeah.
you know.
Also, I can avoid Mike Pollock that way. But
Hmm.
um, crap. What else was it? No, I'm forgetting. Oh right, yeah, because the voice actor for Jet apparently played Nermal in a Garfield show. So that's why
Hmm.
like, what a strange cast. You know, that's not. That's not saying he's not fit for it. Like inherently, it is just really funny. I guess it's just again, it's that meme of just like two completely different roles.
Yeah,
Um,
that's crazy to think that they're the same.
yeah, I mean, I guess we got Roger Craig Smith, his Sonic, and also a million regular show background characters. So
Woo.
that's also
Yeah,
two different like things. Anyway, I think we can just get into Archie.
yeah, we can get into it.
So I guess Sonic is he's not dead. He
He
is in
ain't.
fact not dead. He is in space. So
It's such a surprise.
yeah, what'd you think of 126?
I thought it was hmm. I'm looking back at it to see. It was it was interesting.
Okay, all
I'll
right.
give
There's
it that.
the off panel. Okay, so the A story I liked, even if I okay, just for the a criticism for the whole space arc in general. Very
Hmm.
rushed. I thought it was
Yeah.
really rushed, but like each thing I think was good, but just like yeah, it was really fast. But we did have the extended off panel be the B plot. Honestly, 10 out of 10 peak fiction.
Hmm.
I was I was laughing. It was so stupid. Like the evil deadline.
I know it was
The
just goofy.
is he a deadline was gonna turn them into a synopsis. He was erasing Sonic from the comic, and then they defeated him by dropping names on him.
Hmm. I was like, okay, all right.
I mean,
That
Mike
is.
Mike Gallagher wrote it, so I didn't
Hmm.
expect anything else. But yeah, I guess the A plot, yeah, was they had a mistake where they kept saying he could transform with 6 emeralds. I don't know where they
Oh
got that
yeah, 'cause
from.
it's supposed to be 7.
Yeah, they never made that mistake before. I didn't get it.
Hmm.
Like the green thing I was expecting because they've always been green. But yeah, I don't know why it was 6 this time.
Yeah, it was just randomly like, ants only have 6 arms. What do we do? And let's just say he transforms to six.
Exactly. Oh yeah, also the names of the aliens were so goofy.
I know, they called the city Thoraxia.
Yeah, and then there was the Blodex and the Bzz.
The bzz
The
killed
Bzz,
me. I was
yeah.
like, dude, fucking, okay. The
Yeah.
bzz, yeah, let's go with that.
Because like none of the other aliens had names like that, so I was just like, oh okay.
Nope. I was
Um,
like, okay.
yeah, and then he turns into Supersonic and is just like, I don't know if this was supposed to be a gag at like Fleetway with like their evil Supersonic or
It could
it's
have
just
been.
maybe, but like I thought it was kind of funny. He's just like destroys them and immediately just starts
Hmm.
destroying everything else, and he almost killed him.
He did. Like, if he didn't fade away, he would have won.
Yeah, imagine he did kill him, and then he just like faded away. Just like, damn.
I know. Just end of it right there. Just the end.
Oh yeah. Also, he was like written really edgy in like a funny way, where he was
Hmm.
like, "A fool, there is no good."
Oh
He's
yeah,
like, he's
there is no good, there is no evil, there is only
like,
power.
all right, calm down.
Yeah, I was like, dude,
Who do you
it's a
think
bit
you are?
much. Yeah,
Yeah,
you calm down.
yeah. I think I might have liked it better if he was like just more like Sonic.
Hmm.
But it's like whatever. He didn't really talk anyway, so
Yeah.
I did laugh at him calling him stupid Sonic.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
yeah. Stupid Sonic.
Oh yeah. Also, I'll say this is in general for this week, but Stephen Butler all over the place this week with the art.
Hmm.
It was like sometimes I'm like, oh, okay, he's pretty good, he's learning, and then he'll go back to like the weird mouths with
Yeah.
I think I hit it was one issue where it was you drew both the A story and the 25 years later thing,
Hmm.
and the 25 years later one looked good. And it was right after him looking absolutely horrible in the A story, and I'm like, what happened?
Hmm. He locked in.
He locked in for talking.
Hmm.
Um, oh yeah, and then Supersonic almost destroyed two moons by just Star Killer logic.
Oh, yeah. Dude was just gonna use chaos energy, I guess, to
Yeah,
drag them together, and I was like, okay.
it's like Star Killer wishes he could do that.
Yeah.
um, yeah, I don't know. It was like I liked it. I liked how Sonic just kind of still goes in to fight him, even though he's like probably gonna die.
Hmm.
Um, oh yeah, right. When Sonic thinks that the ants are like evil, he still like goes to defend them. I
Yeah.
like that. I'm like yeah,
I thought
there's
that was sweet. That was very Sonic.
yeah, there are some very good moments where he's like Game Sonic in this like
Hmm.
batch. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else for this issue, right? Just kind of he gets the ship and he
Yeah, no,
just
it was just that. It wasn't anything like
oh, he doesn't even get the ship. Yeah,
necessarily.
he just like beats them. He beats Supersonic and
Yeah.
that's it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess 127, and
Now he gets on the ship.
we get Ron Lim again. This man, I swear, his best art this week was drawing Sonic in a cloak.
Oh,
That's
fair. Yeah.
yeah, and then oh right, this is where he gets the translator thing.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I don't know. See, it was what happened this one again? Oh right, oh
Um.
my God, this is the God thing.
Yeah. The debris explodes and then the
Um,
ship gets
I
damaged. And
liked
she...
I liked Owe sacrificing himself. That was cool.
Yeah, that was actually really sweet. I was like,
Yeah,
oh my god.
you see, they did well. Unlike usually where the comic has issues trying to make you like care about characters within one issue, I think within this like quarter of an issue, they actually made me like the Donuvalins. I don't know how to say that exactly, but
I think that was how you say it. Yeah. But yeah, no, like they did a good job at actually making me care about the captain at least a little bit.
hmm
And then like I feel like just in general, the space arc, even though it was a bit rushed, this was probably the closest they got to like actual Sonic because it felt
oh
very
yeah,
like he felt a lot more selfless in this
yeah, 'cause
one.
you just have to contend with monarchies or whatever, or like the baggage, like the bag lore on Mobius.
Hmm.
Yeah, so it's like it felt like he felt a lot more like Sonic in general.
Yeah.
And honestly, I was just kind of laughing at when he got to the planet and he,
Oh my God.
oh my God,
Yeah.
everything just happening super fast, and they're like, how do you want to speak to your creations? He's like,
Mm-hmm.
first thing is, I'm not a god, I'm a hedgehog.
Yeah, once again, like I feel like just good feels like Sonic, because yeah, he
Yeah.
would probably respond that way. He'd be like, I'm not a god.
He's like,
I'm a hedgehog.
I didn't make you guys. I was just here, man.
Yeah, he's like, I just want to go home. Let me home.
Honestly, I expected all hell to break loose on that planet, especially after they said they fought wars to put this belief in.
Hmm
It was like,
But
oh,
they
they
were
were
just
absolutely
like,
gonna flip. They were
yeah,
just chill.
but they just go, oh, okay.
Yeah, they're right. They literally were just like, oh, okay, we'll make a ship for you. Here you go.
Hmm
Oh
And
my god, they were praying to him too. It was just like, oh my god.
hmm But I thought it was cool that like they were just like, okay, turns off machine. Sonic watches a fucking
Ship
ship
just be
get
built in
built
two
around
seconds.
him instantly. Yeah.
Yeah, and they just like send him off. It's like, okay, damn, that was fast,
Yeah. That must be like terrifying though, as like the
right?
fastest thing alive to like see everything around you get made faster than you
Yeah,
can
right. He's
even
not the
like
fastest
comprehend.
anymore.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. Then we have okay. The B story was a gag. You know what you've seen Black and like the White Spy thing from Mad, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I immediately knew that they were spy versus spy reference.
And there was the cameo from I forget what it's called, but like the face in Mad.
Hmm
It's like yeah, when I think it's when Knuckles buys from the store and Sonic has like the disguise. It's like it's that guy. It's like the face thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like yes, perfection. And then Eggman, it's not actually Eggman, but Shadow. I'm like yes, perfection.
I know, it
Truly
was just
peak
so good.
fiction. Yeah.
I
Um.
really liked that B plot because
No.
it
Yeah.
was just a funny little mad reference. I was like, dang,
Dialogue,
that's
list,
really good.
gag. Spy versus spy was peak, man. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I would like more like if we're gonna do gag B plots and stuff, I would like more stuff like that.
I would kill 25 years later for.
Yeah, like if we could just replace all of 25 years later with just like mad references, yeah, give me that instead.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, actually, you know what? Since we're speaking of like lighter tone stuff, I'll say I actually think we were complaining for the last few weeks about how the tone is hilariously light compared to the super grim dark stuff.
Hmm
I think they finally figured it out.
Yeah,
Like
it feels like they got like a good balance going now.
it's like it's comedic, but it's still like neat. It knows when to get dark when it has to for like the setting. It's like, oh my god, finally, it's not like the stakes don't matter anymore. Anyway, speaking of massive stakes, 128.
Oh my God, we were literally
Talking about
okay.
this. Yeah,
Yes, last week we literally I think I brought it
you
up
brought it up. Yeah,
like yeah, I brought
you
it
thought
up
it was
and you
Eve.
remembered the name and we talked about Eve because we were like because I was like I thought she was gonna come back or something because and then we literally got into discussion. Do you think they even remember her anymore? And we were like, I don't know. She could come back. Literally the next week,
It comes
she comes
back.
back. Yeah, I
Yeah,
was like,
it's
oh
the,
my God.
it's so funny that Sonic is now accidentally responsible for the murder of probably billions of people.
Yeah, and like he like the crew members like actually like straight up call him out on that, and he's just like, "Well, I gotta leave and fix
It's
this." It's like,
like, buddy, it's already too late.
yeah, it's like, do you want to like think like I feel like he didn't think hard enough on the fact that he was like we
At
said,
fault.
yeah, at fault for
I
all
mean,
those
like,
deaths.
I don't blame him because it's not like he said go into space and destroy everything.
Yeah,
But like, he did cause. I mean, it's like really, it was kind of more like it just he had to
yeah,
do
it's
what he
like that.
could.
It's like that still weighs on the soul.
Yeah, like he didn't really weigh on. But oh my god, yeah, it was just the one random character from like gag era issue just comes back and it's like, yeah, I've murdered billions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh my god. Um, all right, the name of the commander who tries to go after him, Bagbar Brebo Brox. Oh my.
Yeah, wow. What names?
And this is like they have the running gag of just calling Sonic the Hedgehog as like one word.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, damn, okay, they just don't know what last names are to him, I guess.
Nope.
Um, but yeah,
Oh.
it's just Sonic trying, trying
Mm-hmm.
to like, live your own life, not murder
Also,
people.
Also, Sonic flying through the asteroid belt. Hope all those nights on the Sega system paid
Oh
off.
my god,
Like,
right? Like,
Yeah.
Was I
Uh,
did he even have one?
no,
Maybe. I think he was playing a game system once. I forget if it was explicitly labeled as like Sega or something.
probably was. It's a
Maybe. Who
Sega
knows?
comic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's weird to make that reference because this is definitely after Sega stopped making consoles.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh well. But
It's
oh my
just
god,
like
dude,
okay.
Eve was massive,
Mm-hmm. Eve
giant.
was planetary.
Yeah, she just like sucked into planets and she destroyed that utopia. Like this just gone.
We got our first our first planetary level threat in the comic.
I get yeah, something that would like actually just blow up the whole planet. Actually, wait, no,
Yeah,
I guess
like
Zora would. Zora did.
technically they were, but not individually. They
Yeah, yeah,
were
yeah. They had a much.
collectively
Yes.
planet level threat. Eve was on her own planetary.
Yeah, it's like technically she is a bunch of things combined, but like now she is like yeah, those are all just one now.
Yeah, and she's fast
Um,
planetary. She destroyed that planet in
in like
30
50.
minutes.
Yeah, right. I thought it was 15.
Yeah. No, it was okay, it was 15 to
Yes.
destroy it and 15 to absorb it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So
It was
she
insane.
destroyed it in 15 and then absorbed it in
Yeah,
15.
it Jesus. Then she destroyed the fleet in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, instantly. They were like, "Let's do this, man!" Pew
Ah,
pew
bing.
pew. Gone.
She was gone. Yeah, it's like oh, they're dead. Well, I guess Sonic won't be chased after anymore.
Yeah.
um, and then oh my god, then Eve tries to trick. Like Eve just lets Sonic in. And I guess tries to trick him. I guess she was gonna try and eat him. With the whole
That's
Sally
where I
thing.
was confused. I don't probably we're gonna she was probably gonna try and eat him, but at the same time, I think she held a love respect for him because of
Yeah.
like
Oh,
yeah,
maybe she
just
would
their
have just like captured
interaction.
him or something.
Yeah, either captured or maybe she was just gonna be like, "Go home. Go home with this Sally that's definitely here. Just leave."
Yep.
Uh, but but I thought it was really interesting, just like once again, Sonic felt like actual Sonic, how he was like, think about it, like, aren't they just in your control now instead of theirs? And
And
then
an
Eve
immediate
actually started
suicide.
thinking about it. Yeah, Eve was just like, wow, you're right. I'm gonna kill myself. And Sonic was like, what? I gotta get out of
Yeah,
here.
right. She was like, "All right, Sonic, bye. See ya. I'm going to jump into a star." Like, wait a
Yeah,
minute, let him
she's
out first.
yeah, she started counting down immediately. She's like, I've seen the error of my ways. Five,
She
four,
gave him 5 seconds.
three. Yeah, five
It's like, whoa,
seconds.
whoa, whoa. It's like, let him out first, man. Like, it's not like she even meant to kill him, too. She was giving him directions on where to go next.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
That was really funny.
Oh, my God. Yeah, right. It's like, she was immediate heel turn. That's what I mean about the pacing thing. It's like immediate heel turn where she's like, huh, I guess you're right. Anyway, time to die.
Yeah, just instant. It's like, yeah, moments like that, I would like better pacing, but at the same
They're
time,
hilarious.
it's hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like
why it's like, I don't care that much because it's really funny.
mhm.
I don't think it's supposed to be funny.
No.
At least the art was good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I enjoyed the art for that one.
we got both Jay Axer and Don Best. And then 129, we got. Okay, so apparently, I looked this up because this is a writer. I'm like, I don't recognize his name.
Mm.
Rome Chacon. He's an unknown writer, but there are theories that it may be the editor.
Oh my God, another like pen name.
Pen name, yeah.
Oh my God. And the
um,
writing wasn't even anything crazy for
for
this
the
one. It's
racing.
literally the Phantom Menace. It's
Oh, for the
literally
okay, I'm gonna
fucking
be so honest. I'm
yeah.
confused about how the race thing happens because it is literally not brought up. It's just
It
like
just
it
it's
I
just
liked it. I enjoyed it,
yeah.
but it's just like the very next page. He's like, "All right, I'm a ride from Argentium from my directions," and I'm like, "Wait, what about the race you just had?"
Mm-hmm. Like I
Uh,
was once again pacing issue, but like oh, holy shit, we get dropped into the race all of a sudden. And he's just like, I've got to win this race. I bet
yeah,
my
I
ship on
thought
this, and I was like, okay, fucking
basically,
Anakin.
I thought this was like, I thought that like the whole issue would be this, and it would just be like, "Oh, he crashed off screen, and we're just gonna have to like follow this now." But I was fine with that. And then like he's done within like 5 pages, and he's back to where
Mhm.
he's supposed to be. I'm like, okay, sure.
Yeah, it was like it was literally just they were in space and they wanted to do a Star Wars reference. That was
There's a lot
literally
of
all
Star
that
Wars
race was.
references.
No, I know, but this
Um,
was like the biggest, most obvious one. This was like, dude, this is literally just the pod racing scene.
yeah, no, because later I forget where exactly. There's a 1138 joke, or maybe it was earlier. There's a reference to 1138, which is all Star Wars references 1138 all the time because that was George Lucas's first movie.
Oh, That's cool.
So yeah, that was also a 1138 reference in there. I catch you, Archie Sonic. I know what you're up to.
Hmm.
Um,
Funny with the Star Wars talk going around too.
yeah, right. Like
Yeah.
Battlefront 3, not happening. It's
Hmm.
dead.
Yeah,
Battlefront
not
2
happening.
popular.
Screw you, EA.
Yeah, just give me Jedi 3 and get out of here.
Yeah, just leave.
Just leave. Be like Eve.
Yeah, just go throw yourself in a star. Let us deal with this.
Yep. There was also one of the opening like monologues and like the first pages of issues is
Oh
like
my
the
god,
title
it's literally
crawl.
a scroll.
Yeah,
Yep,
it's a
it's a
title
scroll.
crawl. And I'm just like, okay.
Hmm.
But unlike the Phantom Menace, Sonic won because the other guy cheated. I mean,
Yeah, it was.
I guess Savalba did cheat in the Phantom Menace, but not to like
Yeah, but he didn't
win.
get caught.
Well,
Yeah,
he cheated not in the way to get like to cross the finish line first. He just cheated like during the race.
yeah,
Ah, Savalba, you're a better cheater than that random bug.
exactly. How dare they reference you in this way?
Yeah. But yeah, then we get to the trial of Seneca 9009.
Oh my
On Gen
god,
2.
a planet where everyone is named Seneca.
I guess like they're just clones, probably, maybe.
You think it's a clone reference?
I mean, I think Attack of the Clones was out at this time. Let me look it up when this came out.
Probably. I'd believe that.
Sonic. Oh right, because no, there was an earlier issue that had Attack of the Clones like poster reference, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was definitely out of this. Yeah, this was October 2003, so that movie was almost 2 years old.
Hmm. Yeah, so it was
So
a clone reference.
yeah, I mean, I guess clones are just a common thing in sci-fi. But either
Probably, but
way,
with all the Star Wars references,
yeah, it
probably
was
the most
probably just like
likely thing.
inspired. Yeah.
Mm.
And then 9009 accidentally got a whole planet killed for de-roboticizing.
I know, if she just didn't do that first and went to Mobius first, wouldn't have had the issue.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess Mobius hadn't had the problem yet because I
You're
think they
right,
saw the
yeah.
robotic thing later. Um, and this is where we okay, this is where we learn that everything about the experiment and how all the Robians got de-roboticized.
Hmm.
What do you think of that?
So, like, uh, it's hard to say. Like, I'm not opposed to it. It was, I think a later issue helped me feel better about it when we get an
Oh,
explanation
about
for
Jules.
something. Yeah, yeah, Jules. When we get that explanation, that helped me feel better about it. But
Eh,
I'm 50-50 on
it's
it.
like
I think
okay,
I think once again there wasn't like enough of a build up for it. Like it was
exactly.
just gonna happen.
Just
But
happened.
I am glad to have an explanation and like
Hmm.
them explaining that it was the BEM after like we did have the issue where they just easily swapped roboticization from
Yeah,
Eggman
I
and
mean,
Snively to the other two. I was like,
my thing
okay,
is like
I
it kind
guess
of
it does make sense that if they can do that instantly, they can also just remove it.
it
But
kind of just feels like a retcon to what the experiment not a retcon, but I guess like it does not feel like the experiment was originally supposed to mean that.
hmm,
I guess I can't have any proof of that. It's just like what I feel like in my head. But I think yeah, it's like I like in the vacuum of this issue, I like the explanation and story and stuff. It's a I like 90. I like 9009.
hmm,
But like it's something that feels cheap still. Like the
yeah, cause
entire premise of this was like completely washed away.
yeah, cause it was just instant, not built up for, and like it takes away like the biggest threat because now we know that like later on in the issues we learn
Hmm.
that Robotnik can't like
Do it. He can't do it
roboticize
ever.
anyone ever
Yeah,
again.
I
Yeah,
thought he could still do it. It was just like
yeah. The
yeah,
fact that we learned that he can't do it anymore is like okay. Now it's like, dude,
stupid.
that was a little
Yeah.
bit much. Yeah, that was like that was like the whole thing about him.
Yeah, it's like I guess they're trying to line it up more with the games,
Hmm.
but it's just you could have found an easier way to do it. I don't know, maybe it was
Yeah,
like a Sega thing of get them out now, or I don't know. I feel like it could have been a better way to do it.
like maybe.
Maybe if Nate Morgan was still around, they could have killed him by making him do it somehow. I don't know.
Hmm.
Speaking of Nate Morgan,
We are
they
never
still
getting him
we are now
back.
he is. They even mentioned Robotropolis later, and they still don't mention him.
Yeah, I'm glad that they mentioned Robotropolis because I was like thinking about like what happened to that place and the fact that like the force field is just up, keeping
Yeah,
the radiation inside. I'm like, oh yeah, no, he does not exist
he's
anymore.
just gone.
That shit is corroded.
Yeah,
Like the
weakened.
like, yeah, if they did bring him back, he'd die instantly.
Yeah, right. He would just melt. But
Yeah.
anyway, we'll get to that later. Um, yeah, I guess the 9009, and then Tails' parents show up. 9009 is gonna be executed, and then
Hmm.
Sonic's like, "Yeah, we can figure that out." Anyway, let me explain to you what's been happening.
Yeah.
um, yeah, I mean, I like Tails' parents. I guess cool. They
Yeah, they were
know
chill.
stuff.
Hmm.
Um, the way they got de-roboticized, cool, cool. Like I think that's like fine. That the way how they got de-roboticized is okay.
Hmm. I think that's fine.
Um, I like the way that they trick the Bem, but also like I feel I don't know. It's another lingering plot point of just leaving the Tails' parents and 9009 just on there.
Hmm.
They'll probably figure it out at some point, but oh well.
Oh well.
And then after that, yeah, I guess oh yeah, the magistrate does help them out. That was cool.
Yeah,
Um,
that was neat.
and then the space arc is over already. I kind of wish it was a little longer, like maybe by like 3 or 4 issues, because
Yeah, I did want like a little bit more to it, but I did like Sonic's
yeah,
selflessness again, like how he was like, he kept trying to get anyone else on the ship before him, but
hmm
like everyone was like, no, it's you gotta leave.
it's
You're
like
the
you go,
one who
yeah,
wanted to leave initially.
yeah. So I'm fine with that. It's just give it a little longer.
Hmm.
But yeah, whatever. At least the issues themselves were mostly like good or goofy. Um, yeah. Again, now we're back on Mobius, and we got the this is where the title crawl is, like Star Wars. Oh my god, yeah, I found it funny when Sonic was kissing the ground.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he was like, "Oh my
kissing the tree
god."
bark.
Yeah, and yet to him it's only been 6 weeks, and he's like, "Yes, finally." Oh
Oh
my
my
god,
God, yeah, the amount of time. Good Lord.
the year. You see, okay, at least I'll say with the amount of time space lasted, I can buy that it's been 6 weeks
Hmm.
for him. Um, even if I wanted it to be
Cause
longer, I can buy
also,
that. Yeah,
cause also we gotta think about like whatever like the portal thing he went through, like
the
I'm
wormhole.
assuming it was like yeah wormhole, but I'm assuming it basically like makes him go light speed or something, right?
Mm,
So like we could say that him going through that like he went so fast that literally time just like zoomed forward a bit.
yeah. Either way, I'm fine with
Yeah,
the time discrepancy.
yeah, yeah.
You see, I think they mostly pulled off this year time skip pretty well, but there are a few things about it that I'm like, that wouldn't really work if it's been a year, or I don't really like that it's been a year. Like with Knuckles and Julie Sue, where Julie Sue's like, "Oh, why do you want to try in the fight? Like, you don't have your powers anymore." I'm like, did you not have this conversation in the last year, where you have definitely been fighting Eggman's like forces? Um, But it was mostly stuff like that. Otherwise, I think they actually pulled it off very. Unlike the Brave New World time span where it was very inconsistent, they and the 9 months of Elias's disappearance, I think they actually managed to do this well. Like it does feel like time has passed and things have changed.
It's real nice.
Hmm I guess we can get into like the first change. Jeffrey and Hershey getting married as their last wish before Eggman murders them, or I guess
Oh
he
my
tries to
God.
murder them.
Yeah.
Um, Oh my god, right. Then we get the introduction of Adam and M. I actually was not expecting Adam yet because Adam, I know him from some Ian Flynn stuff. So I was like, oh my god, it's I know this character. I know what this is.
Hmm.
Um, and yeah, as I expected, Eggman did not seed half the planet. I called it. I called it.
Yep. I mean, like I don't know why they thought he would like actually.
right?
Like, listen, especially with Sonic disappearing,
Yeah,
he was probably like, I'm definitely not handing you
yeah.
shit.
Like maybe he would have done it with Sonic around, but like even still, I don't know why they would have believed that.
Hmm.
Um, I did like Eggman's panic attack.
Oh
He
my
was like,
god, yeah. Him being like, there's no way. No, that's not him. No, it's been a year.
and he just
Stop.
screams. He's like,
Yeah.
ah,
And now he has a daughter.
and a
Kind of.
son, kind
Yeah.
of. Yeah, I find it really funny how he's like, yeah, Adam, yeah, I made him on accident.
Hmm.
He's like, I
He's like,
accidentally infected my computer with a virus, and now I'm kind of at his mercy, but it's okay.
yeah, accidentally makes a virus for his main computer. Damn, I didn't realize you were chill like
Oh
that.
my god, right? Oh my.
Yeah, he was just like, wait a moment. He's actually helping me. I didn't know you were chill. I'm not getting rid of you.
He's like, don't mention it, Father. He's like, yeah, don't bring it up ever.
Yeah.
All right, then he deleted all the files on Sonic because he thought he was dead.
Yeah, I
Like
was like,
Eggman.
dude, I feel like this is both an Eggman move and not an Eggman move. Because
Yeah,
it's like, why would you delete those files? I feel like that's important for if something were to
right?
happen where
Like,
he
what
either
if
came back or like if somebody was close
similar?
to his power. Yeah,
Yeah,
like Mina. Mina has super speed, so
exactly.
it's
Like,
like why would
it's
you get rid of that
yeah, like it's
file?
not like Mina's gonna attack, but you never know. Someone else can get super speed.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, like, if worse came to worse, right, and like they got to Knothole and like
Oh yeah,
Knothole
then
went
everyone
into
would
war
fight. Yeah.
state, yeah, then Mina would have to join the fight, and it would be like, oh my God, there's someone with super speed. It's like,
Hmm.
why would you delete those files?
Exactly right.
Hmm.
And then yeah, Knothole. You Sonic gets Knothole, and damn, it looks like nothing, like it was before.
Yeah, if anything, I kind of miss the way it
I
looked
kind of
before. It
like
looks
what
so
I think.
techy now.
I feel like it looks too techy,
Yeah, that's my issue. It looks too like
futuristic.
Robotropolis
Yeah, it's
esque.
like too
Yeah,
futuristic. Cause like here's the thing.
it's
Okay, we're gonna talk about how we kind of whatever on 25 years later. I like the architecture in it though,
oh yeah,
but
no, I
like
like how everything looks.
yeah, but like here it's just. I guess it's because they don't really have time to like design things, but like
Hmm.
it's just sleek steel.
Yeah, it's literally in the future everything is chrome.
Stop. Yeah, and then we get the revelation. Eggman, he took over Angel Island.
Oh my
He's
God, yeah, when we learned about that, I was like, dude.
so what happened to the Brotherhood? I mean, I know 25 years later is not going to be the actual future permanently, but right now it is. So like I guess they survived.
Yeah.
But
So as of right now, we know that they're fine.
yeah, I assume they'll probably just show up at some point when they get to Angel Island.
But we
Um,
didn't see Locke in the future.
that's true. I think he's alive because of some things I've heard about.
Okay.
But yeah, we did not see him. All right, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I was almost excited when Sonic walked through the door again. Everyone was like, oh, "It can't be!" And then I saw the drawing of Sonic.
Yeah.
Eh, kind of took out the punch of the moment. But yeah, I guess Jay Axler sometimes draws really good Sonic, and sometimes it's just not.
Yep.
So he drew him well when he crash landed. I think your mic's a little messed up.
Oh, is it? Does it sound bad?
Oh, but he sound fine now.
Okay.
I don't know, fix itself, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, I like the Sonic and Knuckles high five and their
Hmm.
interaction there. He's like, Knux, I heard you were dead. I could say the same thing, pal. You got me there.
I know it was so like
I'm like,
sweet. I was like, oh my
yeah,
God, they're bros.
they're
They're little
chill.
homies.
And
Hmm.
then we were talking about how Sonic is so Sonic this week. I don't really care that I kind of don't like that he bowed to Max.
Hmm.
Like I don't know. I felt like he was kind of like they're not homies anymore, but they were chill. I feel like Sonic wouldn't really bow to him.
Hmm.
I guess Game Sonic
Especially at
would.
the like last interaction, like what you call it? Because Max was all like, I like that you're not like immediately like bowing and just like
Yeah,
taking stuff from me, you know?
yeah. But oh well. I guess Archie Sonic is more likely to do that. It's just eh,
Hmm.
whatever. Now he can walk now. I don't know
Yeah.
how. I don't know how he can walk, but okay. Right, wait, they never address how he can walk.
Oh
they still
yeah,
hang
they
out.
just said he can walk now.
Yeah. Um. Oh my God, an Eggman. Eggman has nukes. He's just like, I'm gonna point two nukes at Knothole
Hmm.
and Station Square. I'm gonna blow you up. It's like, damn, okay. Oh yeah, then we get to the Sally reunion. Sally's hair is really
Oh
long, dude.
yeah, they made her like it's
More
only been a
human.
year. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. When Butler gets back on the art in the next few issues, oh my God, I'm just like, can you stop? Especially with Bunny, they're so human.
Oh my God. Yeah. No. It's.
It's like I was willing to accept it more for Bunny because she wears clothes, but like it's just getting too much now. I'm like, please, tone it back.
Mm. Like I do still like how Bunny looks, but yeah.
I like the design, yes.
Mm.
It's just the actual art. I'm like, ooh, that's a little weird.
Yeah. I think where I noticed it most is I think it was earlier in Castle Acorn where
Mm.
we see Mighty, and I think
Oh,
Mighty's literally standing next to, I think she's standing next to Julie,
mm.
and you can see the difference because Mighty has a designed
Oh,
look.
you cut out for a second.
So, oh, I
You
was
said Mighty
saying,
has and then you cut out.
I was saying Mighty has that like round
He's a
shape. She's
Sonic
like a,
character.
yeah, she's like a previously designed character. So then you have her next to Julie Sue, and it's
Yeah,
like.
it's
It's just really jarring just how human they make the
Mighty.
females when you look at Mighty
Yeah,
compared to anyone.
Mighty is a Sonic character. Julie Sue is a woman.
Yeah.
It's like that is a human woman with pink dye. Oh, I mean, okay, I'll say I did like the how it was framed when Sonic and Sally like reunite. Like, God, that was nice.
Yeah, I thought that was sweet. It was cute. And
And
then the
then the
paparazzi.
paparazzi. I'm like, God damn it! Of course, not has paparazzi now.
Hmm.
We need to kill the paparazzi.
Yeah, now they have press. I'm
Yeah,
like,
they have
okay.
the newspapers back, man.
Hmm.
Um, we were talking about Bunny, but I'll say they like don't show Bunny off like the new design very for like 3 issues.
Yeah, we don't see her until we get into like the battle. Like I
Like,
think when we see her best is like way later when we're towards the end half of
yeah,
the big battle.
yeah, because like we see her pretty close up in the plane, but like the speech bubble is covering like everything about her. I'm just like, I want to see what the jacket looks like on.
Hmm.
But yeah, I guess it was a bit weird. I did like that Sally believed that Sonic would come back.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
and then we got Tails and Amy, and it's like, yeah, Amy's relevant maybe.
She's feeling a little bit more relevant. I've been seeing her in more panels,
Hmm.
and I mean also she's in the battle. So yeah,
Yeah. I kind of don't like that Rotor has glasses. He looks too old.
me neither. And also, holy shit, Antoine,
Oh my God, Antoine! Like, why are you so serious, man? What happened? I
what
mean,
happened to dude? Yeah,
we don't know. No one knows.
yeah, fucking war, war never
Never
changes.
changes.
It's like, dude, it's been
No,
a
it's like
year,
the
Antoine.
war never changes, son.
Yeah, exactly. But it's just like, oh my god, like it's been a year, Antoine.
And he
No,
broke up
it
with
couldn't have
Bunny.
changed that much.
He
I
broke up with
know.
Bunny. How dare you?
I was just like, dang, how could you?
That's
She's
the
like,
one good relationship in this comic.
I know, she's like a literal sweetheart. Like, I don't understand.
Hmm.
I mean, I guess it was her decision, not his.
Well, like I
But
would say she's right.
mm,
She's right in this case. Antoine, kind of too serious.
yeah, he got way too like
Hmm.
roughened up, I guess,
Yeah.
from this. And
Well,
it's like, dude,
I
it's
guess
been a year.
it's probably like, probably something happened that makes it understandable. But like, come on,
Yeah, because he
man.
does have a scar on his face, and we like. I think even at the end of this week, we don't know where he got the scar
No, yeah,
from.
because Bunny says it. No one knows.
Yeah, so probably something happened that traumatized him.
Hmm. And then we get the now gun exists now.
Hmm.
Like before,
We
yeah,
got that confirmation at
the president,
the
the
technology.
technology. Thank you, Rotor. Um,
Mm.
what's it called? All right, yeah. Then Eggman was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna unleash the radiation and nuke you." I'm like, bro, I think you only need to do one of those. You could just release the radiation and kill like a lot of people.
I know, but he was like, I call it the triple threat.
Operation Triple Threat. Like, okay, Are you trying to do Sonic Heroes or something? It didn't have an operation name. It's like, you have 3 days. Think you can stop me, Sonic Heroes? Like, okay. Um, right. I'm confused about what the president even wants to do, to be honest. Because first he was talking about doing a preemptive strike. Then later he's like, "Nah, we'll leave it to Sonic and friends." And then later he's like, "Oh, we're sending in our operatives." It's like, I don't know. Oh, I heard your mic go off for like a second, but you sounded really muffled.
Oh, I
Oh,
don't
now
know.
you sound fine. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got a new mic, man.
I do.
That abuse you gave it years ago.
Yep, that ain't happening for a while.
Oh right, then 131. I pointed this out to you before we started, but the cover is I recognized it
Yeah.
instantly. I'm like, wait a minute. This layout is just like the Lara Sue Chronicles cover. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh
there's.
no.
Oh boy.
Oh, then we got, yeah, 25 years later does start in the B plot of this issue. But we could just let's just get through the home part of this, the home
Yeah.
four-parter. We get back to Ron Lim. Say it every time, but like, man,
Yeah.
he can't do it, he can't do it, he can't try it, he can't try Sonic.
You can't. Also, Fiona Fox.
Yeah, okay, I was
She's
gonna
back.
say, like, she just shows up.
Yeah. Just shows up. Like nobody says anything. Nobody addresses this. Like
I mean,
how she joined.
I guess it's just like, because it's like normal to them now.
Hmm.
But like, last we heard of her, wasn't she just like frozen, like annoyed? Not frozen. She was like annoyed at Sonic and Mighty.
Yeah, because last we saw her was with the subplot with Mighty and Fang's sister.
Yeah, but oh well. I mean, I think
Mm.
she's going to like they kind of hint at her old personality again when like the Tails thing later.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. She just shows up and no one says anything about it, or like not even
Yeah,
Sonic. And then they have a new Freedom Fighter special, and they just go to space.
kind of. They use the
Yeah,
atmosphere
they
to
use the
travel
atmosphere.
faster,
Yep.
and I was like, okay, cool.
I
Wrote
think
her
I
in.
think if you go fast enough, that's actually realistic.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's. I remember what you
Like
call
some
it.
jet did it,
Like
right?
yeah, like if you ride like a specific layer of the atmosphere. I know what you call it. I know they do that for like their space tours in real
Mm-hmm.
life or whatever. Like the Katy Perry thing, they were in
Oh
the
yeah,
atmosphere. They didn't actually go to space.
yeah. Because I think there's also a jet that like went so fast that it was like 12 minutes behind or something.
Mhm.
But yeah, I guess that makes sense. I like yeah. That Nahol gets evacuated, but Station Square is just nah. They're gonna take that chance.
Yeah, even King Max was just like,
I don't
you
understand you.
sure? Yeah, he's like, I don't get you guys.
So
And
is
then
this
the
is this
president was like, we will never get each other. And I'm like, what?
is this the start of Station Square also being racist?
I think so. It feels like it.
Yeah, because he's like, I guess us Homo sapiens think differently than you Mobo sapiens. Like, okay, you don't need to say it like that.
Yeah, I was like, Mobo sapiens. You got a classification for
I
them
mean,
now?
they've said that
Okay.
before.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't
that,
remember.
that's already an established term. I'm just like the fact that you said it. I'm just like, okay, where did that
Mhm.
come from? And I guess Antoine's dad has a cameo. He looks more upbeat than his own son.
Yeah.
He got a morale boost from Sonic being alive. I guess Knuckles and Amy, they're gonna be chill. All right. Then Rouge shows up with the commandos.
Yeah.
Rouge is drawn really inconsistently. I feel like sometimes she looks like her game self, and sometimes she just doesn't.
Sometimes she looks so human. Like her
Yeah,
proportions are so long.
it's like I. To be honest, it looks better on for Rouge to have that because of just like the way her like design is. But it's still just like it's so wrong. But like not in a like it still does look bad, but it just looks wrong.
Hmm.
Um. Oh yeah, then we have like the cliffhanger for this one is Eggman being like, "There's no way he got here." He's like freaking
Yeah.
out. He's like, "No, no, no."
He's just like, what do you mean?
He's not supposed to be here yet. No.
Hmm.
And then 25 years later,
We
Merlin
have to.
cameo.
Yeah.
Merlin cameo. Yes, we do have to. Like, I was expecting things to start happening by issue 2 or 3. Nothing's been happening.
Yeah, it's literally just Yap City. That is what
It's
25 years later is. We could just
it's.
sum up 25 years later, and I don't want to
Do you
keep
want to just
coming
do it
back to
all?
it.
Yeah, let's just do it all right now.
Yeah, because
Um,
realistically, we don't even get that much done in the amount of
cause
25
like
years later
after
we
the
read.
Rotor and Knuckles conversation, I'm like, okay, so we're gonna see Sonic next, right?
Hmm.
Right? No, we need more echidnas because Ken Fenders only cares about echidnas.
Yeah.
Oh, oh my god. All right, so yeah, first we get on a little classroom thing. Okay, does Laura Sue not know that she punched her cousin? Like, are they just not aware? I guess they're not like biological cousins, but are they just not aware of each other's existence? Oh wait, no, because he knows that she's Knuckles' daughter, but does she not know that that's like Leyenda's son?
Like, I don't even know why she crashed out. It was the most like nothing like
I mean,
tease
here's the thing.
insult thing.
It's like
It
I
was
feel
just
like it's implied that this has happened before, but also like we don't get any like follow up on this.
yeah, but she just turns around and hits him with the book, and I'm like, oh my God,
Yeah.
like in the middle of class, aren't you supposed to be like the next
Well, I
guardian?
guess
Like,
she's like hot headed, right?
yeah.
But also she's not supposed to be next Guardian, remember?
Hmm.
Because Knuckles like, I don't want you to be Guardian.
Yeah, he doesn't want the guardian tradition to continue because he doesn't feel it's necessary.
Yeah. And then there was that other echidna who like, you know what? He kind of fair, but he really hates monarchies.
Hmm.
He's like, all those backwards cultures with their monarchies. Like, all right, buddy, you live in a floating island.
Yeah, I was like, all right, you only just got democracy.
Yeah, right. Because they were just kind of like trapped.
Yeah.
Uh, I find it really funny how Rotor and Espio are making dinner plans for Sonic and Knuckles. Like, I guess that's how it would happen, but like, why don't those two just? I mean, I guess because they don't like each other is the implication.
Yeah.
But it's just really funny to be like, all right, Rotor, I need you to go talk to Espio about making dinner plans for me and Knuckles. Not you two though. Like, all right. Now I was surprised by the Harry cameo. I thought he'd be dead, to be honest. But nah, Harry,
Yeah, he's still alive all those years later, and I'm
he's
like, oh,
kicking. He's kicking it. Well, he's not kicking it. He's still alive.
yeah.
And then Sonic's kids are named after his siblings in the underground.
I wrote that down myself. Fucking Manic
Sonia and
and
Manic.
Sonia. Yeah.
I knew that because I think in an Ian Flynn years later thing, they also are named that. But like now, you see, you could make a headcanon about this that Sonic named them that because when he went to Underground, he saw that they existed.
You're right.
I don't think that was the intention at all, but you know, it's whatever. I'm not really gonna be
Yeah.
like, how dare they not have names? That makes sense.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, we have. Oh yeah, we just haven't seen Sonic at all.
You're right. We don't see him like at all in the whole 25 years
We
later
see
that we've
one
read.
panel of him when Merlin's like explaining things.
Yeah.
That's it.
And also, there's something like I think it was at the end of the 25 years later stuff that we read, but I think Rotor says the king isn't fond of
Of
echidnas
echidnas.
or the
Yeah, I was like,
guardian.
Sonic, are you racist
Yeah, I
towards
was like,
echidnas?
what happened in 25 years? What do you
Yeah, why do they hate
not
each other?
fond of them?
Yeah,
I
right.
thought, because like the way this started off was the king and the queen want to have dinner with the guardian, and I'm like, oh, that's sweet. They still keep in touch. The end.
No.
He's not fond of them. What do you
He's.
mean?
And it wasn't even like he's not fond of the Guardian. He's not fond of echidnas, especially the Guardian.
Yeah, I was like, dude, what do
Okay,
you mean
actually,
Sonic's racist?
I have a feeling what happened was something with Leenda because Dimitri keeps talking about how she did something without like she did something selfish. So I assume
Hmm.
that probably led to Knuckles getting his eye and Sonic hating Knuckles.
Yeah, you're right, probably.
Um, but I find it really funny. I'm sorry, I laughed my ass off when Dimitri was just the head.
Hmm.
I was just like,
He's
dude,
just a floating
he's
bubble.
just
I'm
a
like, oh my
bubble.
god,
I'm like, oh my
somebody's
god.
gotta pop him. Like, oh, he fell off the map in Mario.
Yeah. Um, and they keep trying to hide Knuckles' cybernetic eye,
Hmm.
But like we saw it in the cover. Stop trying to hide. I mean, I guess maybe the cover was designed later, but like I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
Knuckles has the OVA hat again. I guess he finally decided to wear it to honor which one? Hawking? Was he the one with the hat?
I think it was.
I don't know. One of the echidnas had the hat, and he was like, "I'm gonna wear it to honor him." Never wore it again. Oh my god! Then the argument with Lara Sue. Oh, he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna revive an ancient custom called a spanking. Like,
Yeah,
dude,
like what?
calm down, bro. It's not. Ugh. Yeah. Then he starts reasoning with her normally. Like, I would still not have exited that door if I was her.
Yeah, I would have been like, my God, he said he was gonna spank me.
Yeah.
Like what?
Um. Like, I guess I like Knuckles' line about how she'll miss out on something important, but like, they were like just yelling at each other, mate.
Yeah, it's like I feel like you could have gone about that better.
Mm-hmm. So like, what's okay? What's 132's 25 years later? Right, right, right.
That
Okay. Knuckles
yeah.
has a brother. Who remember that? We didn't.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's like, is that my brother on the dance floor? I'm like, who are you talking about? Oh yeah.
Yep. It's like okay, yeah, sure, I remember that.
I guess he flirts a lot with people, right? Because like she's like, don't embarrass the family. You're gonna by flirting with married couples.
Yeah, and then he was like, this is a family event. I would never. It's like, yeah, you don't want to date your great like niece or something.
Yeah, don't be like Knuckles and Julie Sue.
Yeah, you don't want to fucking somehow mess up the family tree again.
Hmm. I also don't understand why Knuckles' eye was twitching. Uh,
Oh, I think it was just
the
because of
affection thing.
what Julie said, like how no, I think it was just that he was like she grew up so fast.
Oh, that yeah, I guess that's probably what it is. I was being overthinking it.
Hmm.
Um,
It could be
oh
something bigger, but that's what I took it as for now.
yeah, and then Vector's son Argyle just immediately starts dancing. I'm like, okay, man, all right.
Yeah,
He has
he's
no
got the
lines dialogue. He
moves.
has no dialogue, but he knows how to
Yeah, no
dance.
dialogue, but he's got the moves.
And then yeah, this is where we get the reveal that the universe might end because of the zone hopping.
Yeah.
Also, it's weird. Okay, they tried to establish zones again as like how they are in the games, but they also try and keep the extra dimensional things called zones. So now it's like they're the same word for two
Yeah,
different things.
I'm so like I don't even know anymore. They're
Yeah.
they're just like they're trying too much stuff.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then 133s. Where are my notes for this? Oh, right, there we go. Yeah, this is 133 is where Butler's art looked weirdly much better than it did in the A story. Um,
Hmm.
again, Laura Sue is just again annoyed that they're super overprotective and stuff. I'm gonna guess that Knuckles and Julie Sue are not married.
Because it does seem like it's like insinuating that
Hmm.
because
She says you and Dad are
Lara
even.
tries to bring that up. Yeah.
Yeah,
But like yeah, no, it was a very typical like I'm your mom. I know what's best for you. Overprotective conversation like to
it's
just
like there's no new. Yeah, there's no like. I can't tell
yeah.
who wants to be in the right. Who are we supposed to think is right, or if we're supposed to think both of them have a point.
Yeah, cause it's just like I don't know, it's just a typical conversation that
Yeah,
that usually happens in mother-daughter media.
yeah. What I did find funny was like, don't I at least get a say in the matter? No.
No. Yeah, I was like, that's relatable as
No,
fuck.
it was just really funny. Just the no. Anyway,
Mm.
she just
I was,
keeps going.
yeah, I was just like that was good. That was
Um,
good right there. Very parent like.
do you remember what Leanda's kid is named?
It was like it started with an R,
Yeah,
Rano, something like that.
I'm just gonna call him Leanda's kid.
Yeah, just do that.
Anyway, they start making out with his chameleon girlfriend.
Hmm.
And over her Knuckles, I'm just like Jesus. Um, did he like overhear? Oh right, he overheard part of it. That's what he says. Can't overhear the whole thing though. Um, yeah, I don't know why Knuckles was annoyed that Rotor didn't go. Like, if he doesn't like Sonic, what's there's no expectation for Rotor, right? Like I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Uh, what's 134's? Let me keep scrolling, keep scrolling. Oh right, yeah, they say like Knuckles could have gone a clone die. I guess
Yeah.
the rule of cool says no.
And like, there's not like a whole lot
Barely anything
for
happens
the
again.
end stuff.
This is where we get the Knuckles being racist, not Knuckles, Sonic being racist towards echidnas.
Yeah, the whole like last two volumes of 25 years later is literally them talking the whole time and being like, the world could end. This might be the end. This
This
is
might
the
be the
end.
end. We need to make a
By the way,
plan.
the king hates you and the echidnas.
Yeah,
But
we
you
need to
guys
make a
should talk
plan.
about this. Yeah. And
We
then it's just Linda's kid being like,
Knuckles
wow,
said
I
something.
should, yeah, let me go home now. Oh, mom, I'm sorry. I went out without you saying I can, and then that's it. She gets I don't know. She gets kind of like, oh my God, Knuckles was talking to
Rotor.
Rotor. Okay, let me call my sister that I absolutely hate.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
what?
This is where I was confused by how Larasu and does not know that that's like her cousin. Because like
Yeah,
obviously Leenda and Julie Sue at least talk a little bit, right?
yeah.
Oh my.
I'm just point is,
Nah,
there's
because
nothing else to
nah,
cover of
135
25
there
years.
is because
What is it?
we get I mean, this is where Dimitri says how like Eggman tried to
Oh yeah,
recruit
I
him.
forgot about that. No, you're right. You're right. That he
Uh,
had a change of heart and Eggman got like
I
upset
mean,
because he's
he's
like,
already had his change of heart. Remember?
yeah. But I mean, I
Yeah,
mean,
but Eggman
Eggman
didn't know that. Yeah,
notices it and he's like, "You're lame now. What am I supposed to do now? I went through all this effort."
exactly right.
Yeah.
Um, oh my God, right when Leanne was talking about Leanne and Dimitri are talking about how like boys are different than girls. He's like, nice, you're gonna say that. Girls belong in the home. Not what I meant. I was
Yeah.
just like, oh my God. Um, and then okay, honestly, the son was kind of funny during this one. He was just like, no matter what, I'm still going to hear the lecture.
Mm.
And then he called Rotor fat. Like, okay, bro, calm down. But yeah, I don't have anything else to say about 25 years later. It's been a whole lot of nothing so far. Some nice character interactions, but like that's kind of it. It's like it's just
Yeah.
nothing. It's just been slow. It's been slow. Like we didn't even talk about the Brotherhood part. It's like he just like watched them there, and that was it.
Yeah. It's like there's just nothing to say. I don't know. I'm like, yeah. I just did not care for 25 years later. It was
And we're
just
not done yet.
yapping.
We're not done
I
yet.
know we're not done yet.
Yeah, because we got more 25 years later next week. But anyway, back to the present day stuff.
Yep.
We got Tails shooting at Eggman, which he was shooting through the what's it called? The front of the plane. I forget what they're called. Like the thing that spins.
Uh, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I don't know how Tails didn't shoot
Propeller.
the propeller. Yeah, I don't know how Tails didn't shoot the propeller.
Yeah,
Uh,
but you're not
not that
supposed
big
to
of a deal.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the I got Sonic went straight to arrest Eggman, which was kind of crazy.
Yeah,
I
he
was
had
like,
the cuffs and everything. I was like, oh dang. Okay, he
he's
was
just going for
ready.
it.
Hmm.
I did find it funny how Eggman fears Adam.
Oh, yeah.
It's where he says the virus thing. He's just like, yeah, I died. It just kind of happened, and I'm kind of like just hoping he doesn't do
Hmm.
anything. Uh, Honestly, I thought Knothole was going to be controlled by Adam when he infected the tornado. That's what kind of seemed like it was saying, right?
Yeah, it felt kind of like that's what was being insinuated, but I guess not.
No, just a tornado.
Hmm.
Um, okay, I did find it funny that Tails was like distracting him with riddles
Hmm.
because Adam's like, yeah, I'm like Eggman doesn't do this. I like these riddles. It's fun.
Yeah, I thought it was cute and also like smart. I don't know. I was
Hmm.
enjoying that a lot.
He's like, why did the chicken cross the road? He's like, maybe I shouldn't kill him. This is interesting.
Yeah, he literally just sets the plane on like autopilot and starts listening to Tails.
Yeah. um. Oh yeah, this is where like the Julius Sue and Knuckles conversation where I was talking about, where they like
Hmm.
having this conversation on how Knuckles maybe shouldn't fight. Well, I don't. What I find weird is he can't glide anymore. Like what?
Yeah.
That's like not even a Chaos Knuckles ability. That's just a Knuckles
Yeah, that
ability.
yeah, that's just something he had. That's just something
Wait, yeah,
echidnas have.
I thought he did that using the power of his like gloves and
It,
dreadlocks, right? What
yeah,
is it? What does his powers have to do
it's
with that?
it's his dreadlocks. That's something that all echidnas should be able to do, or at
Yeah.
least I guess the male echidnas. But yeah, so
Oh,
it's weird that he's suddenly unable to do anything about it.
whatever. And I guess
Hmm.
Amy gets like some buff.
Yeah, she was like meditating.
Yeah, meditating. That I don't like her Pico Pico hammer design in this.
Hmm.
It's like the game one's so much. I guess the game one also changes a lot, but this one just looks worse than every single other one I've seen.
Yeah.
Um, Also, Amy's last name is not Hedgehog. They've never said that before. It's
Mm-mm.
like, what is that? Amy Rose Hedgehog. It's just Amy Rose.
Yeah, like what? Like why'd they say Amy Rose Hedgehog and not like Amy Rose the Hedgehog or something? Like they used it like it was like a last name. Like Rose was
Like
her middle
Sally
name.
Acorn or something. Yeah, right. Like Rose is her last name. It's not
Yeah,
Hedgehog.
it's like you didn't need to add Hedgehog to that. There
Yeah,
was.
I don't know, man.
It's like we know what her race is. Yes, we've seen her brother,
Yeah, or cousin, right?
cousin. You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah, your cousin.
Um. Oh my god. Then Eggman's stupid joke about the hardware and software thing.
Oh yeah, I was like, I literally just audibly sighed. I was like, yeah, okay, man.
He's like,
Okay.
yeah, Adam is software, but M is hardware. Like, oh my god, dude.
Yeah, I was just
With
like,
the
wow, thank you.
yeah, thank you so much for this. Then Sally cannot go help Sonic because the king is like, nah, You know what? Honestly, kind of fair.
Yeah, she was. I'm gonna be honest after seeing everything, like how it was going. Uh, yeah, no, Sally was not in the
When
correct
we
emotional state to actually be
when we get
doing
to
this.
134, I will speak because that is a very infamous moment that I had heard about. And
No,
when
I
I
had heard about that too and seen
yeah,
it.
so like we'll get to everything about that once we get there.
Yeah, no, but
But
I mean, even before that, you
oh
could
yeah,
tell she was not in the mental
yeah,
state to be helping in the battle. And either way, I don't know what Sally was thinking to begin with. I gotta go help them. Sally,
you got no
Sonic needs
powers.
to be on Tails' plane in order to make it there in time.
Yeah, I
You
guess
would
like she wouldn't
not
think.
get there. Yeah, once again, another point of like
She
how
can't.
she wasn't in the right mental state. She
Yeah,
wasn't even thinking correctly in that
yeah.
moment.
It's like it's like I like
So
Sally, but yeah, again, it's just
yes,
like they
so
kept
this is
using
the
her.
one time where I'm like, Max is right. Yeah, like you should stay, Sally. Like
Hmm.
he's genuinely being correct in this moment.
Yeah, because also like she just like even if they would just be putting her in danger for no reason. It's not like
Yeah,
she was
like even
bringing
if she did
Nicole.
show up, it's like what would she do?
Yeah, wait,
Like Sonic was
where's
struggling against Mecha and Tails was struggling against Adam.
where's
What?
Nicole?
Yeah,
I miss Nicole.
I do miss Nicole too, but I wouldn't want Nicole to get in danger from like
So
Adam.
true. Yep. Oh my god, right. And then when M drops Sonic into the lake or the ocean, I guess. And Eggman's like,
Oh
I want to see the body.
yeah, he's like, I don't care. I need to see it this time because
You
he
know,
was not letting it
he's not
pass
messing
this
around.
time. Yeah,
Uh,
he was like, I didn't get a confirmation last time and he came back. I need a body.
and then Shadow appears.
Oh
This is
my
just like Sonic.
god.
This is just like Sonic Forces, where Shadow has somehow disappeared for a while, I guess, and then he just reappears.
I know he just suddenly appears, but like
It was
I
so funny.
lost it when he appears. I'm gonna snap you like a twig, Eggman, and use you
Use
for
you for
kindling.
kindling. I
Like,
can't
bro,
tell. I can't get a read on if this is hilarious, bad writing, or good writing because I don't know anything about Archie Shadow.
I know, but like I love that.
Oh,
I
it was
was like,
hilarious. It was
I
so
was like,
funny.
dude, he's gonna kill you, Eggman.
And that's what he was like. He's like, wait, don't Hedgehog to a moral code? He's like, Sonic's a hero. I'm not. I don't care.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god.
It's like, calm down.
Yeah, I was like, dang. I
Uh,
mean, like respectable against
yeah,
this version of Eggman, but oh
yeah,
my.
yeah, yeah. Also, they kept coloring his chest for a gold again. But the first time he showed up, it was white, and I don't know why he kept changing back.
I know this is gonna be like
Or Tails being brown thing,
what you call it?
or Sally's
Yeah,
hair, or jacket,
yeah.
the Sally jacket saga.
Or Sonic's arms.
Yeah,
All of those issues that we've had in the past. This is the new one. This
this is
is
the
the
new
current
one.
era.
Yeah. Oh my god! Then when when M surprises Sonic, it's like Father wants the body. Father can go to, and he's about to say hell.
Yeah,
And I
I
was
love
just,
that so much.
and M gets the power of optic blast.
Oh my God, yeah, I knew you were gonna say optic blast
Thank
because
you. You know what I'm
I was like,
about.
oh my
I
God.
can't not say optic blast.
Yeah, I was just like, oh my God, she turned into Cyclops.
All right. This is also again. This is the first half of Butler, but Butler was ugly as fuck.
Yeah,
What happened? I don't get it. It was the mouth was disgusting. Like what
we just
happened?
won't know. Like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe, mm, I don't know. They mess up on the art a lot.
Yeah. Wait, oh my god, wait. To go back to the Tales of Riddles, where he's like, what's black and white and red all over? Shadow the Hedgehog.
Shadow. Yeah, I was like, oh my God. Even Tails side.
He's like,
I think that's all he
oh.
responded with was
Yeah.
just a sigh.
Yeah, and then later he's like, I figured it out. Newspaper. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
When he figured it out, he got so happy, and then he
Yeah.
disappeared. I was like, oh,
I was like, oh man, no more riddles.
yeah.
Um, oh yeah, now I have a bad feeling about Rouge. I have a
Oh
feeling
yeah.
I'm not going to like Archie Rouge.
I get that.
Because they're gonna use it for some stupid home wrecking plot.
Yeah, because all of a sudden, her with Knuckles.
Because they're trying to take how they were flirting with each other in Adventure 2 and like how Knuckles and Julius were a couple here, but it's like just drop the ship. Just drop the Knuckles and Rouge ship.
Yeah,
It has no place here.
it doesn't, and they're just like they're doing that, and then the fact that like that's the whole reason they probably got rid of his gliding so that they could make like Rouge have
Yeah,
like
more
more
reason.
more dynamic with him.
Mm-hmm. Because it's just
Eh,
like, especially right now when 25 years later is running concurrently with it, it's like even less place because like I'm not one to
Yeah,
say that prequels inherently like remove stakes because we know what happens, but just like
yeah,
when it's in
but
the
the fact
same
that
issue,
yeah, the fact that we're being told that they probably had a divorce, it's like, ah, don't tell me like
of
Rouge
Knuckles and
home
Julius too.
wrecked.
I don't think they had a divorce. I just think they never got married because like they
Yeah, I
seem like they're
suppose we'll
fine.
have to see.
I think they're fine.
Yeah,
Maybe we don't know enough yet. 5 issues
they
of
do seem
nothing.
fine.
5 issues
Yeah,
of nothing.
5 issues of what we should have context for, and we still know nothing.
Nothing. Just that the universe will blow up eventually. Maybe.
Yep,
Probably at some point.
and that
Um,
basically everyone we know right now still exists then.
yep. Where else? Oh yeah, right. Sally freaking out again, him possibly dying. You know, this one I'm fair enough. Like he was like on death row.
Yeah, like once again, like just understandable. Like mental state for the girlfriends, not the best right now.
Hmm. Oh my god,
Both their
wait,
boyfriends
when
were
Bunny
presumed dead.
when Bunny is like gag. It's like I
Oh
want to
my
hear
God.
you beg for mercy, and I want a vacation on the beach at South Island, but you don't hear me complaining.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, you go,
I
Bunny.
was like, dang. And then she knocked Mecha into the building,
Yeah.
absolute wailed on her. I was
Oh my
like, oh my
god.
God.
Like that, they completely destroyed the entire outer shell of her. And she
Yeah,
was just
I
like an
was like,
exoskeleton
geez.
after that.
To be fair, I think there was someone else with her. I think St. John was also there, and he threw a
Hmm.
grenade in
I
there.
think Antoine was there too.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
Antoine was there because Sonic's like, you and Antoine should go chase after
You got,
Eggman, and then they both
they just
at
looked
each
at
other
each
like,
other. Death.
yeah,
Death
they're
stares.
like, I don't know if I want to work with that
That
guy.
guy.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and that's when we learned of their breakup.
No, because, like, there's the one where Bunny's crossing her arms, and it's just a human body. It's just a human body because her head is so tall.
I know
Uh,
it's rough.
and then, yeah, this one M looks like looks like the Terminator. Like the
Yeah.
Yeah, like not like the human part, but you got it. And okay, wait. And now all the bots came offline. They never explained this yet, but when we learn later that roboticization's happening again, that's gotta be Adam, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro's just lying.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
He's just like, yeah, father, I have no idea. I don't know who it was, man. I have no clue. Totally wasn't me. What do you? um, oh my god, right. And then Eggman's trying to get Adam's attention. He's like, Daddy's going to be very, very sore. And then Shadow's like, Daddy's going to be very sore anyway. Again, I can't tell if this is like good writing or just hilarious or just.
Yeah, it's just genuinely, it's like I'm just trying to figure it out.
Again, it's an upgrade over what it was before. But like, it's just so random.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. This is where we get the confirmation that Shadow has not been seen in months. I do wonder what he was up to. But I guess we'll probably figure that out later. Oh yeah, and then Bunny just like one shots the entire battleship.
Oh my god. Awesome though at the
Yeah.
same time. She just like starts wailing on it, like zooming through and
Yeah.
out of it and into it. I'm like,
It's
oh my
like
god.
that one
I thought
part
she
of
looked sick in that page
no,
too.
no, it looked cool, yeah. Then oh my god, right. Then M beats up SBO by the tongue.
Oh my god, yeah,
Yeah,
grabs
SBO's
him by the
hilarious.
tongue and like uses
I don't know
him
what he was
to
thinking, to be
slam
honest.
down on Jeffrey.
Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking there. Like, do you think he could beat the robot by like throwing his tongue out? What the
Like I guess.
Well, he's never used it like that, right? Oh, he's tried to, but he never like attacked anyone with it.
Mm.
Like, what was the plan there?
I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
But then they drop her in water, and she just gets murdered by water exposure. I'm just like, damn, okay.
Which did confuse me a little bit. Did she like? How did she follow Sonic? Did she go through the water?
I
Or
think
did
it's
she
because
just,
I think what happened was she was actually had like the covering. Like,
Mm.
remember, she had like the whole body outside, so I guess that
you're
protected
right.
her. But now she's just
Right,
like
okay.
the exoskeleton.
Yeah.
So yeah, that did confuse me at first too. Then I thought about it. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess she doesn't really have anything covering her like circuits anymore.
Yeah, that was the only reasoning I could think of as well. So I was just curious if you like had like the same mentality.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then yeah, Sally's getting calmed down. I don't know. My God, Eggman, she sunk my battleship.
Oh my god, yeah.
All right, bro. Yeah, I know you've never played Battleship before.
Yeah, it's like I know you never had a player two. You forcing Snively to do it with you?
Yep, he definitely did. I don't know.
Yep.
Oh my God, when they're doing like the whole ending monologue thing, it's like and everyone's happy, and it's just Shadow who is very clearly not happy.
I know. He's like, I wanted to kill someone today.
I wanted to increase the body count.
I wanted blood. Eggman's blood.
Yep, and then this is where Adam's like, yep, I had fun.
Mm.
Like, yeah.
134.
Oh, God. All right,
I like the artwork though.
Oh, the cover?
I mean, in
Oh,
general, I like the cover and I like the art.
Hits or miss? I like the cover art, but the issue
No,
art,
it
hit or
is
miss.
hit or miss. Sometimes it didn't look good, but when it
I'll-
looked good, it looked really good.
I'll explain a little more about this artist, but first the cover. This is a
Okay.
Spider-Man reference.
Oh yeah,
This is the cover
Oh,
where
yes,
Spider-Man,
yeah.
he gives up being Spider-Man.
yeah. I didn't click that because yeah.
But
You're
yeah,
right.
it's ASM 50. But then okay, so this issue's art is actually very infamous because people think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. I just think sometimes it's too goofy.
That's fair. I do
Like
think it looks too goofy sometimes,
like-
but I do like it.
it was good during the first half, but then once it starts getting into the argument, I'm just like some of these expressions are way too comedic for me to take this seriously, and sometimes
yeah,
they just
first-
don't look like the characters.
I meant entirely first half. I like the art.
Yeah.
When we get to the serious stuff, then I'm like, okay, yeah, this is where it gets weak.
Yeah, like during the Dr. Quack thing and everything, like basically until Sonic and Sally start arguing, I'm fine
Yeah.
with the art style. Like it's not my preferred way for Sonic to be drawn. But it's
I
fine.
just liked it. I think it's leagues better than a lot of the
Oh.
art we've seen.
Yeah. Like it's at least it's like art. It's drawn like they're actually like cartoon characters.
Yeah, they actually look like good.
Yeah, it's expressive and stylized, but then it's just like then we get to like when Sally's running away, and it's just
Yeah,
like that
it's
is
just
not
not good for
Sally.
serious stuff.
Yeah, it's
I
just like that.
definitely
It's
would
also
have.
just like that's not Sally's face.
Yeah, I definitely would have liked. Like this style, I think would have gone hard for like the
Like
gag era.
gag era, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. But they, okay, also this artist, I looked him up. He still works on Sonic.
Oh.
He does art. He does some stuff for IDW from time to time. Have you ever seen the screenshots from the big story from one of the annuals?
No.
It's you've probably seen it somewhere where it's like Sonic running by Big and he's like, "Hey, big guy, hey, little guy."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Oh really? That
The
looks good.
same artist. And I'm just like, wow, his
So,
pencil's improved
yeah. So
significantly.
he does know how to draw Sonic characters nowadays.
Yeah. So I'm just like, wow, I'm impressed that he still works on it and improves.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
like,
glad he didn't get disheartened, honestly, by people talking
yeah.
about his style back then.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice to hear that he kept going and got better.
Yeah, it's like again, I think the style is good. It's just like we were saying, it doesn't really fit for the serious stuff. But
Yeah,
before we get that,
definitely doesn't.
Doctor Quack, he got an eye patch
I know, and that's apparently from a
and a
landmine, and I'm like,
landmine.
how do you get an eye patch from a
No, I'm saying
landmine,
one of his
dude?
legs have blown up or something. I mean, I guess
Yeah, that's what I mean.
wait, did they show him stepping on it or what? Did someone else step on it maybe and he just like got caught in the explosion?
The way he worded it
It was
was
like
that
he
he
stepped on it.
stepped on it.
I
Yeah,
don't know. Maybe like it got stuck in his eye and like the rest of his body was able to heal. I don't know. Whatever. Not that
yeah,
serious.
whatever. Yeah, but it was fine.
Then he tried strangling him because he's like the implant can't be removed.
Yeah.
He's
He's
like,
like,
what do
what
you
do you
mean?
mean?
And then we had the weirdest. Oh my god, the weirdest part when he gets back.
What, you mean Mutski?
With Mutsky. He can talk to Mutsky now.
I know.
Like, okay. Sure. Oh, wait, hold on. The paparazzi, though. Are your feet blue?
Yeah, I was like, okay,
You
that's
see, we have an
great.
answer to that.
Yep, we do know. Yes, they are.
um, but yeah, this is where we also learned that he asked about his dad about on Argentium. I feel like we
Yeah,
could have squeezed that into the actual issue then,
we could have, yeah. But
but
it's
it was
whatever.
nice. Yeah, I guess that explanation
Yeah.
does make sense. Where yeah, he was significantly injured, so he probably would have just died.
Yeah, when they explained that, I was like, dang, that honestly makes that a lot more understandable. I was like, that's fair. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, yeah, neither did I. Honestly, I guess it just really just depends on how they got de-roboticized,
Mm.
because like again, a lot of them just we didn't have the explanation at all. It was like maybe maybe Jules did something and he like sacrificed himself or something, or I don't know. All right, then we get the tale. He finally tells Tails about
Really
his
sweet
parents.
moment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I like that message thing and all that. Like,
yeah.
damn, he knows. And then, oh yeah, there we got a Mina song. Okay, I find Mina song is kind of funny with the later reveal that she has a boyfriend.
Oh, yeah. And oh my god, fucking Ash is so
Ash.
standoffish
Yeah, he's like, I'm her
with
boyfriend.
Sonic.
Like, all right, bro, he's already dating the princess. You don't gotta be like that.
Yeah, and to say that to Sonic of all characters, like, dude, do you know who you're talking?
I guess he's trying to, man, give it.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
I know.
aggressive. And they make Sally acting ruler while Max tours the planet, which is good idea in theory.
Yeah, in theory.
Maybe not. Well, maybe if when it's not about Sonic, maybe it's a good idea.
Yep.
Then, oh my god, then Hope shows up for like a panel. Look, I'm like, oh yeah, she would have grown up by a year.
Yeah,
That's
I think
great.
it was Tails holding her.
Yep.
Yeah.
And all right, this is where the Fiona thing happens. She just pushes him out of the way.
I know.
I was like,
It's
damn.
like, dude, okay.
I feel bad for Tails, man. I feel bad.
Yeah. And Sonic is just like, I hope he doesn't break his heart again. Like, he's
Oh
just caring
yeah.
about him.
Oh, do you know what happens later when Ian Flynn starts like writing?
I do know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
Also, the dramatic irony with us knowing Sonic and Sally break up in this issue is so funny. Like with the fireworks.
I know. Oh my
Oh my god,
god.
when yeah, of them kissing, or like when Chuck and Max are like, aren't they such a cute couple?
Yeah.
I'm like, Ooh. And then, oh yeah, then Sally wants Sonic to rule by his side. I'm like, that is not a good decision. Why would you ever want that? I guess because she doesn't want him to go out fighting.
Yeah.
But I do like him being like, nah, I can't stop. And then yeah, the infamous slap.
Oh my
I
god.
understand why she is mad, but also
Like,
like,
yeah.
come on.
Like, my issue is that I understand where both are
Yeah,
coming from. Like, both are completely not in the wrong, but I
yeah,
think Sally crashed out a little bit
a little
too
too
hard
hard.
for
Yes,
her to be in the right. Like,
I
it's the
I I
fact
can
that,
understand why she crashed out so hard,
yeah, but
but
it's
it
the
is
fact
like
that
yeah.
she hit him in front of everyone and
Then was
crying
like,
when she's supposed to be like the next, like, the
mm-hmm.
person who's supposed to rule for a while. And it's just like, dude, like, you gotta, like, at least see from his point of view at least a little bit to, like,
I guess from her, it's like he just came back after a year of presumed death, and then almost immediately got killed again, like 3 times.
yeah, like, I understand, like, the trauma. That's why I'm like, she's not in the wrong,
Yeah.
not at all. But, like, it's the fact that she went so far as to hit him and, like, crash out in front
Hmm.
of everyone.
And then I do like the line where she's like, "Then he can have you all to himself."
Hmm.
Like I don't know, I like that. It's like yeah, but it's okay. This isn't even about the characters. I'm annoyed that they just got these people together. They finally got them together, and
Hmm.
they're already broken up after like what 15 issues or something.
Yeah.
Like come
We finally
on,
got, like, we finally got the confirmed, like, they are dating, and now they're back
not
to
anymore.
just, yeah. And it's just like, I don't know. It's like, I completely understand Sonic's POV. Like,
Yeah.
Sonic's definitely in the right in his case too, because all Sonic knows is battle. Like,
It's like
he's
you
literally,
see. I think it's
he's
like
the
yeah.
freedom fighter.
He needs to keep fighting because he's also the most powerful one, but also like he should
Yeah.
also be wary about his own safety and stuff, and also
Yeah, like he
Sally's
should,
feelings. But
like,
also Sally needs to yeah.
yeah, like, the obvious answer is that he needs to stop fooling around as much and,
Hmm.
like, be, like, a
Working.
little bit more serious when he's fighting Eggman's troops and stuff.
Yeah.
And Sally needs to, like, work on herself and, like, really communicate more properly with him,
Yeah.
because
Also just
they were just yelling at each other. There was no understanding there.
yeah, and also because like he's also like the most powerful one, right? Because
Yeah, exactly.
it's like
Like, he
Eggman's
is,
kind of a clean house.
like, once again, he's the freedom fighter.
Yeah.
Without him, the black hole would have eaten up everything. Eggman would have won numerous times, and they were on Sonic came.
Oh, you cut out a second. They were on
Uh,
what?
they were on the verge of defeat before Sonic came back, and it's
Yeah.
just like,
Well, I guess they were
it's
on the.
like,
They were like losing, I guess. Less like
yeah, they were in
yeah.
the losing battle. They were losing the
Yeah.
tug of war, and if Sonic, like, regardless,
Oh
Triple
yeah, yeah.
Threat was a plan that was in motion,
Yeah,
so it's like,
they would have lost probably.
yeah, they would have lost without Sonic, and it's just like, dude, like, I don't know. I think, once again, like, both are in the right,
Yeah, I
but
think I remember hearing a lot of people being like, "Oh, how could Sally do this?" And it's like that's a little unfair.
yeah, she's traumatized.
It's like
She's
she just got
completely
her she just got her boyfriend back after like a year.
yeah, like, completely justified for the way she acted, but at the same time, it's like she could have probably toned it down a little bit. Like, I
Yeah,
feel like hitting him and, like, crashing out in front of a whole crowd after all of that
yeah.
stuff is, like, a bit much, but,
I'm
like,
more just yeah. Again, it's more. This is, I'm more annoyed at this moment just because in the context of that they literally just got together in the comic
yeah,
and we already broke
yeah.
them up. Like that's what I'm
Like,
more annoyed at.
no, I am more annoyed at that, but, like, I'm just also like, dang, but, like, Sonic brings up such good points against her, and it's just
Yeah.
like, dude, yeah,
Well,
he's been trying to get home for a
it's
while, and
like
it's like,
logically he's correct, but also like he's disregarding all like the emotions of it.
mhm.
For at least
it,
from her side.
it's vice versa.
Hmm.
He's thinking more logically and not regarding her emotions, and she's thinking more emotionally and not regarding the,
The logic of it all, yeah.
yeah.
It's yeah. I mean, like I think yeah. Again, like the setup for the not setup, but I guess the reason this all happens is fine. It's just annoying that this happened so fast.
Mhm.
With they could have been together for longer, and then this could have been like this is more. This is not a problem of this issue. Like it does make sense that this would happen now in this like context, but they should
Yeah,
have gotten together before
they should have,
125.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just man. um, I guess wait 135. Yeah, there it is. We got the start of the Tommy trilogy.
Oh my god,
Um,
yep, he's alive.
yeah, again.
Yeah,
And is Sniffly a
supposedly.
robot again, or was it just the lighting messing with it?
I swore he was a robot again.
Yeah, but
That's what
that
it
like didn't
looked
make any
like.
sense.
It did.
So I assume it's just the lighting messing with it.
Yeah, probably
Um,
lighting or just like an error.
hmm Also, they talk about robots in 101. Does that mean Gamma? Is Gamma back?
I think so.
Because he just kind of disappeared and then we never saw him again because he didn't die in this version.
Mm.
Um, and Tommy's a horrible spy, man.
Yeah, really horrible. Song's like, could you play along?
It's like no code name, bro. He's just like letting him out immediately.
Hmm.
And then oh my god, yeah, the Robins, along with once again the return of Snoop Doggy Dog.
Yep, he's alive as
I
a
mean,
robot.
yeah, I was gonna say he's not really alive. And I also
Especially if
I realized at this moment, you know what Sonic hasn't said in a while?
hasta la vista, mista.
Yep,
Hmm.
he hasn't said that at all this week. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
not a single time.
this
It's been
this
a
is
little bit more serious for him.
yeah, I'm like this is good, but also I'm like this is weird.
Hmm.
I mean, like it's like
Mm.
I miss it in the abusive sort of way.
Yeah, it's like where's Archie's quips?
I've been so traumatized by Hasta La Vista Mista that I'm missing.
Yeah, where
I've been used
come
to it.
on.
Um, oh my god, right. When Eggman's talking to Adam, he's like, flattery will get you everywhere.
Hmm.
Good lord,
I
Eggman,
love
like, come
that.
on. And now Adam has green speech bubbles, I guess, which I think is a good thing. It helps us differentiate him.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, again, like we said this earlier, but you ain't tricking me, Adam. I know you did it.
Hmm.
I know you roboticized him. Don't try and say it.
Because I mean, he just kept being like, "Wow, this person has the same
Intellect.
intellect as you, and
They know
they're
things. They're not a friend
yeah,
or a foe.
yeah." I'm like, dude. Hmm. Yeah.
Rad's gassing himself out.
Yeah.
um, all right, before in the bar fight, I think Ron Lim finally drew Sonic Will for once. It was on
Hmm.
his. It was there was like a zoom in. Well, I think like right after the fight or something, and I'm like, wait, he actually drew him well. It wasn't like bad or anything. It wasn't great, but it was horrible. But where was it? Oh my god, right. So when Adam quote unquote fails to find the identity of the person, and it's like, what? But you spent hours. It's just
Yeah.
like, oh my
He
god,
looked so defeated.
yeah. He's like, what do you mean I sat here for nothing?
And then he's like, "Oh, don't worry, sir. There's a name, anonymous." I'm like,
That's where I'm like, this is
wow.
definitely Adam because he just learned how jokes work.
Hmm.
So he's just gonna be like, yeah, I'm playing a joke. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it, right?
Hmm.
Um, Overall, I mean, it was more enjoy. It was pretty enjoyable, I guess. But I don't think by the end we were starting to fall back into some weird spots
Yeah, but
again.
it
25
was
years later.
definitely quite a bit closer to like the better side of the
Mm-hmm.
spectrum. I'd give it like
What was that
6 out of 10, maybe a little bit,
six and a
maybe
half?
like
Six and a
six
half.
point, yeah, 6.5.
Six and a half. Six and
Yeah.
a half. Yeah, because I'm thinking about the present day stuff, which was mostly at least fine
Hmm.
with pacing issues, and then we get 25 years later, it just drags the whole
Yeah.
thing down.
Yeah, so I agree. 6.5 is a good rating.
But yeah, I guess we're inching closer and closer to the end of Boulders and Penders. So yeah, we're almost there.
Yep.
Anyway, I guess we can just leave it off there, right?
Yep. Adios.
See you next week.